the world was entirely truthful,
Mm.
trustworthy, would you do something different in your life right now?
I would do so much different, I think. I think I would be different.
How so?
I feel like I hold a lot of parts of me back because I don't feel safe. But if I knew that I wasn't going to receive anything but trust and truth in return, then my expressions would be a lot different.
Wow, that is profound. But I relate to it. I mean, I know I hold back.
Hmm.
I disappear. I don't just hold back. I
Hmm.
disappear. It's my
Same.
special talent.
I retreat.
Well, part of it is I think it's a delicate balance if you don't trust that you will be received as equal.
Hmm.
Why would you make a contribution?
Hmm.
It's a waste. And then the other part is um, if it's not valuable, why trouble people with your truth?
Especially since we've inherited such a rich history of women like that being killed or
Mm,
cast away or deemed less than, sort of like the
yes.
myth of Eve.
Yes. So much has not been rectified. I mean, it gets into the darker shadow of what we're talking about in the mythology. It's the dark lore of the feminine that must be entirely dissipated in the light of the truth of the feminine. And it's not just around the world, in this country too, the level of women that are discarded and girls that are discarded and abused and mistreated and in the best of circumstances
Mhm.
tells you how far we have to come. But how quickly would it take for that to transform if we address the original lore of who we really believe the feminine and its value are to the planet?
Mhm.
And that would be the solution in
Yeah.
one giant step.
Well, it's also for women to wake up and recognize that they're that, after so many years of
Hmm.
being told we're something else. Well, we've been gaslit by the world forever. So I
Yeah.
don't think we've come into, I think we're trying to come into it from a number of different angles, but sometimes it's just coming from existing lore. It's not really empowerment, so to speak. It's something else. We're still using disempowering tactics to empower ourselves, like seduction. I would be so interested in having a think tank with a group of women
Hmm.
about what it is that we mean to the planet, like really mean to the planet.
Sushi, I would love to join you in that think tank.
Because I don't know if we know. And if we did know, I think it would be very different.
Mm. Yeah. Well, and I think you're really talking about the power that happens when you dispel the myths of our lore.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if we become accountable for what we inherited ourselves, it also would allow the masculine to free itself of what it inherited. The feminine has to do its part by
Mm.
identifying itself and not waiting to be validated and not waiting to be told, yes, you are equal. You
Yeah.
don't wait when something is, you have to live it. And I
Mhm.
really do think those two things synergistically go hand in hand.
Yeah, I think in a lot of ways we're still waiting for something to be handed to us or like a grand apology or something, just some kind of
Mm,
awareness or confirmation that what we've inherited is true. But I don't think
I
it's
think
ever going to
that's
be given
true.
to us.